This video walks through how to set up a location in Prospere. Go to Settings, then click Resources, and then click Locations. From here, click Create. Locations can be physical addresses where you will be serving patients or virtual locations to designate your virtual services when patients are booking through online booking. You can also set up locations for specialized one-time events to designate special services for that event. Next, name the location. Typically, this is your brand name with some designation of area if you have multiple locations. Then enter the location email and phone number. These will appear on the receipt that patients see, so make sure to use an email address and phone number where patients can reach you. A location fax number is optional. Next, select how many patients can be booked per time slot. Then select your time zone. The standard U.S. time zones are New York, Chicago, Denver, Phoenix, and LA. You can also choose a color to help distinguish between location tags on your schedule. From here, you can add a location logo. This logo will appear on invoices, quotes, and emails sent from the location. Next, enter a location address. Once you are finished, click Create Location. The next section within Locations is Calendar Settings. Here you can set when your calendar starts and ends each day. For example, if you are open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., you can update to reflect those times. Click Save, and that will be your bookable time on your calendar. The next section is Providers. In this section, you can add which providers work at the location. Click Add a Provider and choose from the Provider drop-down menu. Select the provider you want and click Add Provider. The provider will then show in the list and be associated with this location. The next section is Devices. Here you can configure which devices are available at this location. To do this, click Add Device, then name the device. Next, select the device type from the drop-down menu or create the device type. Setting this is the critical field for controlling online booking, because online booking will look to make sure this resource is available if a service being booked requires it. In the Dependent Services section, add any services you would need the device to perform. Once you have set the dependent services, select the location and then click Create the device. Next, in the Calendar Settings section, set the times the device is available. By default, the schedule will show the device available during the same hours as your set office hours, unless you choose to edit them. Next is Services. In the Services section, you can select which services will be available at your location. After selecting the services from your list, click Confirm Changes, and these will be added to the location. Then you can do the same thing for products. These will also be added to your location. And last is Prescriptions. This is where you can enable electronic prescribing for the location.